Welcome back to 504 Road Trips. Today we continue our drive on US Highway 11 north through Mississippi, and we begin at mile 151 in the city of Meridian. Here we're encountering our second major concurrency of US 11 onto an interstate highway. We'll be joining I-20 and I-59, and US 80 is already following the interstate. Mississippi Highway 19 South jumps on here as well in a reverse concurrency with US 11 and I-59. At one time, US 80 and US 11 both ran through Meridian, or at least their business routes did. And looking at the old maps that I have access to, I'm now seeing that there are two paths for the highways, and it looks like the main line of both US 11 and US 80 may have followed the current route of I-20 and I-59. When the interstate was built, the existing highway was improved to be compliant with the FHWA requirements for interstate highways. I've been unable to determine whether the main lines of US 11 and 80 were moved into the city for a time after the interstate was opened and then later moved back onto the interstate with the route through the city becoming a business route. Either way, our intention was to follow the former route through Meridian, but we happened to be passing through town on the day of Meridian's Mardi Gras celebration, which involved the closing of some of the streets along the old route. So we decided to just stick to the main line along the interstate here. Mississippi Highway 19 departs at exit 154A, while US 11 and 80 hang on until the next exit. We exit at 154B, remaining concurrent with US 80 as we make the 270-degree loop around the Cloverleaf to cross to the north side of I-20 and I-59. As we get off of the Cloverleaf, we're now concurrent with the northbound lanes of State Highway 19 until we get across the interstate, as well as State Highway 39, which continues to the north on this road beyond the interstate. Here, US 11 and US 80 turn right to head out of Meridian, now paired up for the remainder of the state of Mississippi. On the right is Jimmie Rodgers Parkway, named for an early 20th century Meridian native widely regarded as the father of country music, and best known for his distinctive rhythmic yodeling. The twin overpasses you see ahead carry US Highway 45 across Highway 11, and this is the second example of a major US highway crossing US 11 without any direct connection. US 45 originally ran a bit closer to Meridian, and would have crossed the interstate along with US 11 and 80 and State Highways 19 and 39. But the US 45 that we just passed under was built in the late 1970s as a bypass, and because of the railroad tracks adjacent to US 11, they elected to build an overpass to cross both Highway 11 and the tracks, and I guess it wasn't deemed necessary to add any ramps to connect the two highways. We conclude today's video at mile 160 as we leave the city limits of Meridian. Thanks for watching. We've enabled channel memberships, so for just $1 a month, you can help support our channel. Click the link in the description to join. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up, post a comment, subscribe, share and follow us on social media, and join us for our next 504 road trip.